Wow, let's talk about overdone lips. I'm sure a lot of us have seen somewhere someone that had obvious lip fillers done and they look like ducks, Homer Simpson, trout pout. Please just know that that's not typical of how it should be done. Think of that as a bad haircut. We've all seen bad haircuts. Now, when you see great haircuts, you just kind of admire them. So a lot of the people that get lip fillers done well, you might actually not think they're getting lip fillers. So let's teach you the art of lip fillers. Let's go back a little bit. I want to show you a slide of Kylie Jenner. Let's look at Kylie on the left side, and those are her real lips. Look how small and cute they are. Then somewhere in the next slide, they got huge. And just so you know, those are not lip fillers. They are silicone implants. And then if you look to the slide after that, interesting. She admits to overfilling her lips, or in this case, getting surgery. Getting them fixed, she says, was a crazy process. Thank God she didn't end up on botched. That's what she said. So along the way, there's been some collateral damage. So if you look at the next slide there, these are some young ladies that were trying to copy those big lips with fillers by putting them into the body. I highly discourage people from doing that. If you look over here, when they try to open their mouth, you can see the actual lumps and bumps. So you have to go to a skilled provider to do this correctly. In our practice, we focus less on volume, and I focus a whole lot more on anti-aging. So what does that mean? Well, let's go back to the basics. So I'm going to show you an iconic image. This is Angelina Jolie, and we're going to admire the proportions. I'd like you to notice that her lower lip is bigger than the top lip, like 60% bottom, 40% top. And I'm going to say this is mostly true for Caucasian people. Now I want you to pan in on my lip, and you'll notice how big my top lip is. I've never had lip fillers done, but it's about 60 to 70% fuller on the top, smaller on the bottom. Interesting, they're opposite. So in general, Caucasian people tend to have a fuller bottom lip and a smaller top lip. We Asians are the reverse. So we have to keep this in mind that you can't inject everyone the same way. So if you've ever seen people who have a bigger top lip, I want you to see them from the side, like you're at a dinner table and sitting next to them. And if that top lip projects forward and flares upward, like a ski slope, that's a bad lip injection. Now you really can't see this seeing on a front image, so be careful of those Instagram photos, social media. They always look good in this position, but what you don't see is what they look like in real life. So ideally, we would like that bottom lip to come out further, a little bit of a pout, and then just accenting the lip border like you would with your lip liner. So to me, less is more. And I'd also like to show you the importance of the lip corners. So this is the anti-aging portion. Early 40s, you'll notice that the lip corners start to lose volume and they start to turn downward. And look at these long marionette lines. The aging process, you start to get a little bit of a downturn, and then as you get older, 45, it extends further down, 50 a little further down, and then by 55 or so, it looks like a bulldog, the marionette lines. So if we catch it early and maintain that, you get to avoid this over time. Let's look back again, and when you look at how it looks in the corners, it's able to keep the edges up. We also focus on the Cupid's bow, which is so important. It's that little part right in the top lip. Less is more. And then remembering again, the lower lip, we want to put a little bit more volume for projection and a pout. Okay, let's look at some of the lip fillers that we've done. So let's look at the top image, and you'll notice that the top lip is fuller and the bottom lip is smaller. So based on what we just learned, this is more an Asian type of lip. And in this case, we want to add a little more in the bottom to balance each other out. So if you take a look here, she's Filipino, and you can see the before and the after right afterward, and it's balanced. Yeah. We are a proponent truly of less is more. I hardly ever do full syringes. So for any of you that have received a full syringe or more, I just think it's better to do less more often. Yeah. We can always add more, but once you're too full, we have to take away. So this is a different concept than most places, and if you're looking for something that's natural, doesn't look overdone, then this might be for you. Aloha.